all the diets we've spoken about, this was a diet that was hugely popular some years ago. Probably still is. I am talking about the paleo diet. Keep watching to know more.
What about paleo? Now, when you say paleo, it reminds me of the Paleolithic age. Is it something to do with that?
Exactly. The paleo diet is a diet based on the Paleolithic era of human beings. So we were cavemen and we were more into hunting, gathering, fishing. So that diet pretty much breaks out into that. So when you're hunting for meat, you're hunting for whatever form of meat. When you're fishing, you're hunting for anything in the sea. And when you're gathering eggs, seed, grains and stuff like that. So that diet predominantly is what our forefathers apparently used to follow. But then there's no scientific proof. There's just intelligent guesses that we are assuming that this was a kind of diet. So we are just going about with that. So then when you break down and see what the diet consists of, it's more into high protein. It's more into less of your grains, processed sugar, refined sugar, fat-rich dairy. It's less of that, more of this. So in a way, it is healthy. So people who are diabetic, especially insulin-resistant diabetics, people who have a tendency to have a heart problem or who do have heart problems, or people who are obese, this diet definitely works. It works wonders. It's also a diet where you are not having all these so-called, fast food. Your biscuits and your high metabolic index foods, you're not having all those kind of food. So that way it is a healthy diet.
So it's not raw?
No, it's cooked. It's cooked food. It's cooked.
So then what are the cons?
I could say it could be expensive because it has to be grass-fed meat, fancy, brown eggs. So, unless you are really into this diet and you go whole hog and you're going to only eat that, probably it'll help. Another thing is that, you're again focusing more on proteins, you're focusing less on your carbs. Though carbs are there, but it's like whole grain wheat, or it is more of bran or oats or whatever can be grown in your garden. You need to balance it out, right? Because there could be nutrient deficiencies. There could be cavemen could get salmons and tuna, so your omega-3, 6, 9 fatty acids would be taken care of. But in today's age, especially in the place that we live, we do not get that kind of fish. So one has to be careful of your nutrient count, your balance, that you balance it out properly, you do it in moderation, and as said, always keep it short term. Don't extend it, because anything which has got low protein, it will eventually take a hit on your kidneys.
But I have a better idea. If they want to, do the paleo diet, I think they should do time travel. Go back to Paleolithic age. Not a very clever idea. But then in the world of diets, there are a lot of not so very clever ideas as well.
So, is this hunter-gatherer diet good for you? In this one, your key takeaway should be balance is the key. Hope you like this, guys. Have a great day.